What is up, y'all? Live recording today. I seen some people post they're just recording their entire live session and kind of just uploading it. I'm gonna go ahead and try that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and try this, see how it goes. Right now, I'm kind of looking at this higher time frame wise. We are coming back into this hourly gap. We had some internal manipulation and we have a 5 minute change in the state here that looks like we're kind of respecting. That I kind of like. Um, the only thing I don't really like about this is where we're currently at in terms of would prefer this candle here that disrespected this change in the state to actually have created a fair value gap through it. That just becomes higher probability and the higher chance of price retracing into the gap and then potentially continuing to go higher. But that's clearly not the case right here, so I just think this is less probability here. I like the way it looks, but I just don't think it's high probability. And it's currently 9:30 a.m., so lunchtime just started. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually fails and we actually end up going lower. London Cess and Lows are over here. Yeah, so I mean, I like this idea. I think it's just a little bit risky to go ahead and try this. Um, but I mean, I kind of do like it. Let's go ahead and see the 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute's looking. Yeah, again, like we're not really getting some movement here. We're really not getting any movement at all. So again, I like the model. I just don't like the narrative of the model as of right now. If this ends up working out, then it's whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Hey, Amazon launched 1 hour delivery across US cities. Chat, is a W? Oh, here's that. Looks like the change in the state might fail here. Looking at equilibrium of this range, looks like it's not that far. Again, just waiting to see what happens. Hey, the change of the state is putting up a little fight. Yeah, it's changing the states playing below a fight. This would be a 101. 61 points. This would be 73. And stop loss at the middle. Bro, 73-point stop loss. Damn. Yeah, I just not liking how we're currently moving. I like how we're respecting it, but it's just, probability wise, it's just not. Not the best thing right now. Hmm. Really anything could happen. What if I play something like this? There's no way I lose, right? There's no way. Negative RR. Mm, mm, Wait, hold on now. Hold on now. There's 1 minute. There's 1 minute. Oh shit. I like this momentum. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Oy. Cool. I'm actually not gonna go break even. Even though we took out this high. I kind of like this internal model. Again, price not being the most prettiest in terms of delivery, um, I am liking this model though. I am liking this model. I just wish we had pushed up a little bit stronger on this candle up here. So I'm not gonna go break even. I'm a hold for a little bit. Hey man, if you sit down, let's say you enter a trade, I kind of just want to point this out. If you enter a trade and you're constantly just staring down each candle, you're providing way too much stress in your trading. Um, Take a chill pill, man. Go make some breakfast. Go set your TP. Go on TikTok. Go on Twitter. Scroll. You done your job. Here's my model. Again, not the prettiest, but I am liking it. And I do understand, price is just delivery hasn't been overall the most satisfying and the most cleanest. So I'm, giving it a little bit room to grow. If I take this loss, is I already know why, right? But yeah, man, just you gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. Okay. Looks like we're letting the trade play out. We're in a little bit of drawdown. Trade whatever. Again, overall, I just like the model. Not the cleanest, right? Like we have a change in the state here, but every time we close above it, the next candle we keep going up, right? So again, not the smoothest. Obviously, we want the change in state to be more of a wiki thing, like this one. And we kind of just been having some body closes. Um, I did say this 1 minute might not be as strong, but it looks like it is holding us pretty much afloat. So again, letting the letting price do its thing, right? I'm already accepting the risk. I like the model. I'm trusting my system. If the system goes bad, I actually end up getting stopped out. I do know why, right? I mean, this is just less probability. It's choppy. Delivery is not really the best. But again, letting price do its thing, letting it paint a story. If you watched yesterday's video, I talk about not predicting but observing, right? I'm observing, and I'm seeing like how we're reacting off of this change in the state. I'm observing how we're reacting off of this 1 minute right here. I didn't think that this was gonna be enough for us to maybe make that push higher. Um, and I thought after kind of just closing here, and then we might have just inversed this and might have just potentially started seeking like this internal low or something and I was gonna take that for a calm little scalp, right? But it looks like we're still in this trade. Again, just letting it play out, not really doing anything, just on my phone. If this goes, it goes a 1-to-1. Right, we have this 5 minute fair value up here with this internal high sitting inside of it. Um, Same thing with ES. ES actually has some nice slanted lows resting here on this low LR. Right. So waiting to see what happens here. So we actually created an SMT here. Pretty much sets us back a little bit. Again, still waiting. Fuck my life. All right. Hey, TP really close here, as you can see. Kind of getting edged here. Hey, man. Okay. Yeah, no. This is like 2 points away. So I'm probably gonna edit this video, and it's just gonna be like the entire trade. Like it's gonna be like a fast forward. So I entered this trade at around nine. Is it 9:42 ish, right? So yeah, so around here, and it is currently 11 o'clock. So really long trade. Um, the trade's not over yet. I mean, I still haven't hit TP yet. I'm just gonna let it do whatever it wants here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If this goes back down, I'm officially break even now. I do not want to be holding this trade any longer. Shit, to be honest, I might just cut it short here, to be honest, too, because I've been holding this trade for quite some time now. But for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna let it hit TP just because it's more satisfying, you know? It's more satisfying, especially because I waited this long. Um, let's do a quick market analysis as to why I actually took this trade. If you were watching from the very beginning, I was kind of, I was liking what was forming here on the higher time frame. I was liking what we were doing, right? 5 minute change in state. I did say the best possibility and probability ones are the ones with that create this change in state, but with a fair value gap, right? Um, so this actually did not happen on the 5 minute. I would have hoped this 5 minute had created a fair value gap. Um, but I mean, if you go down to the 1 minute, you do have some 1 minute fair value gaps here. And I was like, price is, being a little bit weird, but I do see a potential buy side model being played out, right? So we have a higher time frame PD array resting right over here. We have manipulation happen. Remember, if you watched yesterday's video, the story starts with manipulation, right? So the story starts here with the manipulation. What happens afterwards, right? I'm looking at this buy side model. Now, not the cleanest in terms of delivery. Definitely could have been a bit better. Here we actually just smacked TP. So, hey man, let's go. We actually just smacked TP, which is sick. Um, Not the cleanest in delivery. I didn't think this 1 minute for value gap was going to be enough for us to sponsor the move to the upside. Um, and as well as just changing the state. This change in the state was putting up a good fight. Yes, we did close above it, but as soon as we closed under it, as soon as we closed under it, the next candle up would just be a crazy momentum candle. So this is kind of telling me something, right? So again, our job is to observe, right? Our job is to observe the market and the current story that the market is telling us. And as of today, the story today, even though I didn't trade New York AM and hopped into New York PM, right, the story is telling me this buy side model of the curve currently being played out. Again, not the cleanest in delivery, but the narrative is there, right? Not the cleanest in delivery, but the narrative is there. And I was holding, and I was kind of holding. I already put the risk on. I was light in size. Y'all have to remember, I was super light in size. Um, Let me show you guys right now. All right, cool. Yeah, so the trade I took super light in size, right? I made 140 bucks on my Apex accounts. Um, Listen, if you want to practice getting better at holding trades, you have to make it as less stressful as possible, and you have to like really start to care less. Like, I am not gonna be here watching the market each second it moves up, down, up, down, up, down, and like forgetting to blink. No, bro, I found the narrative. I found something that I like. I put the risk on, set my stop loss, set my TP. I did not want to go break even because I still like the narrative of the story. I still could see this buy side model being played out. And, good thing that we didn't go break even because the buy side model that we anticipated pretty much actually ended up happening. So, which is absolutely really, really sick. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Kind of switching up the video here a little bit. Kind of just a bit live here. Look, after we're sweeping this buy side, having this manipulation. Oh, there's no fair value gap here. Dang. If there was a fair value gap like right here, something like this. Oh my. Because I know there's a 5 minute fair value gap here on top. We actually closed above it though. That doesn't mean anything though. Like higher time frame narrative wise, that 5 minute inverse fair value gap doesn't mean anything. Anyways, hey, hope y'all enjoy this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love. Thank you. Peace, peace.